the different revolutions that we have seen in terms of technology and the transformation of our economy. And then also to the rest of the panel, is it that different this time? Is it just repackaged differently?
I think what's different this time is the pace, the speed with which things are changing, and governments are tinkering. You know, one of you raised, or it was raised yesterday, issues of basic, you know, what the solutions that have been proposed, basic income. These are all important things that need to be debated, or reskilling, education, and so on. Synthetic with existing public institutions, many historic structure of silos, ministry of finance, ministry of health. But when we're talking about these very, very rapid societal changes in an intersectionality, if you wish, the pace. And I'll just give you one example there. There was a wonderful, or there is a wonderful 5 years, they've been studying what they call digital social innovation, empowering. But 5 years into their surge, because these initiatives haven't been able to scale. Okay? And the reason they haven't been able to scale is rigid and unable to respond, and they're acting in a catch-up.
And then we'll go to the audience. Any quick reaction?
Particularly in Africa. So there's a narrative, a very common narrative that is population is unbanked. So it's not, they don't have actions, and you know, just alternative data. We can now get a credit price that you have regular income, that it's of a certain, giving credit to people who previously did not, which is true. To grow their businesses, become something, then you literally live on what you've made today. So if you happen to have a bad day, then it's a bad day, and improve their quality of life. But then if you're not African owned and not based in Africa, and at the end of the day the data go. Yeah? So it's a narrative that's giving people a lifeline today.
Audience, so first question is right in front here, and questions that you're gravitating towards, and then we're going to go back and forth, okay? So we can have capture as many person. Yeah, go ahead.
So this is for Africa in the arts sector, and one of the challenges in working with the indigenous community, or at least for them, inequality that is alive in our society is repeating itself and reinforcing itself. What strategies do you or any of the others on the
capture the next question? Keep it brief, if possible.
I don't mean language in terms of different, and a good example of at least an ambitious goal is the government of Finland, which we call Elements of AI, which is fantastic. I'm curious to hear, especially from Margie and Kathleen, can be used to democratize knowledge about.
Quickly, on the back, would you guys like to react to the first?
Kathleen answer first, because I think the first question she definitely wanted to hear Kathleen's answer. I have a thing, but I think she.
Building from the bottom up would be the way I'd suggest. Beyond that, because that could also be very long term, I think African governments are probably still a long way off here, or it needs to some extent bring back value to the communities that it is being.
On democratizing AI.
I'll come back to the democratizing AI just to so, but yesterday the issue of data trusts was raised. I mean, there are innovations to actually design citizen ownership of data, because data is attracting private information. So I think it's important to start analyzing and tracking knowledge. I don't know the Finland example that you raised, and I think what we have to do is sensitize and make young children.
Question. So I saw there was like one from the back.
Mieux à l'aise dans la langue de Molière que dans celle de Shakespeare. Alors, ceci dit, je m'excuse pour tous ceux qui ne vont pas suffisamment comprendre en fait mon intervention. À mon avis, l'une des démarches que l'on devrait adopter justement pour faire face à cette problématique, l'intelligence